All right, so today I'm going to make a cactus from a plastic bottle, or a few, as you can see. So what I started with was a bigger plastic bottle, and I cut the top off of it, and then I started like bending it, so that way it had some angles in it. I want my cactus to have a little bit of shape and be a little bit different. So this is the tall one that I'm going to build off of. I took a bunch of little Canada Dry bottles and I cut them to make different parts. I will end up having a flower come out of this one. But right now it's just, where do you want them to go? Once you've figured out where you want them to go, the easiest way to do this is by cutting into the side of the bottle. So that way you have this nice little cut piece, and you're going to fold them over. So that way you have a good angle so that it doesn't look, if you put something together with something else, you want it to have a little bit of an angle so that it actually looks like it belongs with that other piece. So I'm going to glue this really quickly. Using hot glue on plastic sometimes can be a little tricky, so try not to burn yourself. You may have to hold it for a few seconds just to get it to stay. And the plastic is going to warp. So we have this nice oval shape right here that is going to end up, where do I want this? I think I want it right there. So I'm going to put some glue on the edges of this plastic. I don't want to use so much that I'm going to see it all over the place, but I am going to want to use enough so that it's going to stay. And then we're just going to hold this for a minute. Oh no, I can still feel it trying to pull. All right, so I'm just gluing the rest of this on here. Or sometimes if your glue's really hot, it's going to melt your plastic, which is not a bad thing. Give it a little bit more of that organic shape. So I'm going to let this hold on. I've added little flowers right here. What I did was I rolled up my paper, like folded it maybe 4 times, a strip about this long, and I cut it, and I left a little bit of the bottom, so I didn't cut all the way down. And then afterwards, I rolled it all up, and then I fluffed it, so it would look like a cactus flower. That's what I did for these. So now that it's got this nice square shape, we're going to put it in a little planter, so that way it looks like, you know, it is exciting. What I would like you guys to do for the outsides of this planter is to decorate it, so that way it doesn't look like it is a tasty, buttery treat. Instead, I would like you guys to, decorate it, make it look like a little planter. So the cool part about mine is that it's already square, so it should fit right in here without too much of a problem. You give it a little push. You don't have to bring it all the way down. But, oh, see that? Sometimes plastic doesn't want to work with you. I squeezed it. There we go. All right, so here is my cactus. And then when I have it, it will stand up. So it doesn't have to look exactly like mine, but I would like it to look original.